Hello again. Like many people, I used to enjoy Alex Belfield videos, although some of them struck me as skating on very thin ice at times. So it proved because, of course, in September 2022, he was sent to prison for stalking. He was released last Thursday and has almost immediately run into difficulties. He was making a good living out of his YouTube channel before he went to prison, which, by the way, has over 300,000 subscribers. But in 2022, YouTube demonetized the channel, which means that he was unable to rely upon it for an income. Not only that, he received a strike this year for a video he released, which mentioned the judge who sent him to prison. That meant that he couldn't upload for a while, and if he gets another strike, the channel could vanish entirely. I had best say no more about the subject for which he received the strike because YouTube removed the video when they gave him a strike, and the allegation is that the video that was removed was actually defamatory. Belfield was hoping to make money from going on tour this summer and also by selling copies of the book which he has written in prison, which have all been self-published. These projects too have run into difficulties because part of the conditions of his being freed after serving only half the sentence of 5.5 years concerns things such as what he says once he is free. This may seem a little unfair, it may seem like censorship, but the whole business about letting people go after serving only part of their sentence is to make sure that they do not repeat the offences for which they were sent to prison in the first place. Since Alex Belfield was sent to prison for supposedly stalking people using the internet, I can well understand that the conditions for being released on license might possibly have something to say about his appearing in public and saying things about people. I haven't read his book, and so I've no idea what's in them. But I think that the suspicion is there might be reference to the people whom he was supposed to have stalked. The live tours promised to be money spinners with some of the tickets, which included a stay in an hotel, a slap-up meal, and attendance at his stage show, were on sale for £495. He is now refunding the money for those who bought tickets for his performance. His main channel of communication since being released last week is Twitter, or X as it is now called. I give a link to Belfield's account in the description to this video. A lot of people, even long-term supporters, are saying that he's coming across as more than a little unhinged there, posting weird stuff about being persecuted and then deleting the posts a short time later. He certainly doesn't sound quite the man he was before he went to prison. I hope that YouTube let him start posting freely again, but I have a suspicion that the high-profile court case rather spooked them, and YouTube are getting increasingly nervous about anything controversial anyway. I shall watch future developments with interest.